Oh, I've suddenly gone really nervous. Oh, I don't know what to say. No, literally, I speak to myself in the mirror like 24/7, and then the second the camera just beeps, I'm like, my name's Beth. I'm called Bethany Spiby. You might know me from getting my boobs out for a living. Yeah, if you know me, it's probably because I get my tits out. I've been thinking about creating a YouTube channel for a bit now, only because I've got a lot to say and I feel like I'm really interesting. Like, I'm such a good storyteller. Like, get me a crowd and me, I'm literally sick. Like, my stories are dead interesting. I use like dead long words to like enhance what I'm trying to say and like add comedic value to the situation. Like, I'm genuinely good at telling stories. Oh, I'm so sorry, my boob just slipped out. So, basically, I kind of wanted to explain my story, explain what's happened to me, from sliding out the womb to present day, here, sat on this rug, speaking to myself. I want to explain what's gone on, only because my belief system, my spirituality, where I'm at now, it's all to do with law of attraction. Whatever you believe, you can achieve, basically. But there's so many like rituals and so many rules and regulations and stuff to follow law of attraction. But it basically means with positivity, giving, good energy, and all of the positive things in life, you can get where you want to be. And you can be happy, you can be abundant. Like, you can have this 360 experience, you can be happy, you can be working in the job that you want to work in, you can have the friends that you've always wanted, you can have that boyfriend, you can have that girlfriend, and you can have the home that you've always wanted to live in. And you can achieve what you want with positive thinking. And, you know, people snigger at the concept of it because it is so simple. Like, imagine going up to someone who's never heard of it before and said, do you know what, if you want £1 million, you can get £1 million by thinking that you've got £1 million. They're going to think, what? Do you know what I mean? It's so simple, yet it's not easy. It's not easy to maintain. It's an easy concept, but it's hard to get to grips with it and to kind of change your lifestyle and change your mentality. But I really want to teach more people about it. Obviously, social media is such a big, massive thing these days. And I see people like all the time, like either seeking advice, seeking help, or not even looking for help, just tweeting how much of a shit day they've had or how they can't be asked to get up for work tomorrow and all this. And I just think, I can help you get out of that headspace. You don't need to think, I can't be asked to work tomorrow. You can be like, oh my God, I'm so excited to get up. And I know it seems very like far-fetched and hard to obtain, but it can happen, and it can happen to anybody. We are all the same on this earth. We are all equal. And I basically wanted to tell you my story with like law of attraction and my life, and hopefully you'll watch it till the end, because if not, there's no point in me doing the video. And yeah, and then you can kind of understand how it works. And then my future video, my next video, I do want to kind of give you the tips, tell you how to obtain this lifestyle. And really, it's going to be a journey, it's going to be hard, but I feel like if you want to follow me and you want to make a change in your life and you want to have that something that you've always wanted and you believe that you can have, then I'm the person to help you and to move you to the next step. From a normal girl from fucking Tameside, I'm 21 years of age and I've achieved a lot. I'd say I'm very successful, and it's all down to the law of attraction. So yeah, I really want to help you. I want to help you. I want to help you, and we're gonna do this together. By the way, before I begin, I have done a full face for you guys. I thought I'd put a bit of effort in. I've even straightened the hair. Like, I really wanted to make a good first impression. I got my favourite jumper out. But yeah, let's just appreciate. Okay, I'm done. So, it all started when I was 18, and through my whole entire life, I've always been really positive. I've always thought positive. Like, it's just been in my blood, I guess. Like, positivity flows within. and I've always been that happy, fucking wild, like loving life kind of girl. And really, I've never actually had any heartaches. Like, I've never had any like hard times or like really negative. Obviously, I've been through times where in high school I used to be a little bit of a bitch, and sometimes I used to have to sit on the dinner table on my own and eat my dinner on my own because I didn't have any friends, because I was that kind of person who thought, if someone tells me something about that person that they don't like, if I go and tell that person, then it'll make that person like me even more. But really, that person's then going to go and confront that person, and then they're going to both turn on me. Do you know what I mean? So it never worked out for me. Sometimes I had no friends, sometimes I had a lot of friends, but you know, I've never had a really bad experience, or my heart's never been broken. Like, do you know what I mean? So I've never really had a reason to feel so low or so negative. So I've always just been like, oh my God, like I'm so thankful to be alive. Like, why would you not be? It's 1 in 400 billion chance for you alone, just to be alive on planet Earth on this rotated axis on a daily basis. Like, for your mum and dad to have met in that exact spot, to do this, to that, to, I'm sorry to say it, have had sexual intercourse on that exact second, to create that exact sperm, that exact egg, to do this, like all that has been put into consideration, and it turns out it's a 400 billion chance for you, for me, to that guy who's frozen on the screen on the chase, to fully be alive. Like, is that not just crazy? And is that not just so exciting? Like, you're here on Earth alive. It baffles my head. So many ultimate questions that I'd love to know the answer to. So yeah, I've always been positive. And anyway, I've always had this thing inside me that kind of knew that I weren't gonna be like everybody else. Not in a like condescending way or like demeaning towards anyone else, but I've always known that I'm gonna be really successful and really happy, and I've always known I was gonna be famous. Like, since day one, I just knew it. Like, I just had this feeling inside me that I was going to be famous. And something that you'll come to realise as well watching these videos is I'm very, very big-headed, and I think I am amazing, but that's not me being like, that's not a negative aspect. Like, I think more people should love themselves. Like, why the fuck not? Like, to look in the mirror every day and think, ooh, hey, sexy. Do you know what I mean? That's an achievement, and it's not been like this all the whole time I've been on this earth. Do you know what I mean? But I feel lucky to love myself, and this is why I want to do this and help people find self-love. You should be able to wake up every morning and just think, do you know what I mean? Just that, just to feel that. Wait, let me just do it one more time. Do you know what I mean? Do you kind of grasp what I'm trying to say? But yeah, you'll come to realise I'm very big-headed. I think I've got an amazing personality. I think I'm funny as fuck, and I think I'm a 10 out of 10. A lot of people agree, a lot of people disagree, but I don't mind because they don't know me, and I know myself more than anybody else, and I am worth being loved. Okay. And law of attraction is also the polar opposite as well. It's for negatives. So if you're thinking, oh, I'm fucking sick of all these bills, I can't be arsed, hun, guess what? You're attracting the bills. The bills are gonna come to you abundantly. If you really, oh shit, I hate my job, I fucking hate my job, guess what? You're always gonna have a job that you hate. Do you get it now? Do you get it? Right, okay, now we get the concept. Moving on to me again, because I keep going off track. So, I used to work at KFC, and I absolutely loved it. In fact, I dropped out of college to work there and pursue a career in KFC. It even got to the point where I was like, fuck the fame, I want to be a fucking manager at Kentucky Fried fucking Chicken. Hi, can I take your order, please? Any 2 hot wings for 99p? And they'd be like, yeah, go on then. I'd be like, oh my God, I just got an upsale. Like, it was such an exciting experience for me. Like, it's my first proper job, and I literally lived there. But obviously, you make your friends at work, so it was a proper laugh. Like, all of us was like 18, and it was just a mint experience at the time. I've always loved the idea of money and being free and having that kind of freedom to do what you want. So having this easy job and getting money for it as well, you know, I love. Right, I feel like I'm chatting shit about the irrelevant things here. Law of attraction, everything happens for a reason, all coming to the surface all at once. My manager approaches me and he's like, Beth, babe, you know you're my favourite team member. I'm lying now, that was a lie. He was like, hi Beth, come here. So, BBC One, they're thinking of doing a documentary about KFC, you know, like the chicken farms and the restaurants, and he actually sounded like this, by the way. Sorry, Paul, if you're watching. So I was just wondering, do you want to like be on TV? I was like, Paul, you've known me for 18 months now. Do I want to be? Of course I fucking want to be on TV, you dimwit. Why are you even asking me the question? Where's the fucking sign up for? Cut the bullshit, gets to meet these two producers, obviously sold myself like, yeah, I'm funny as fuck, I'm the best thing to happen to KFC Denton Rock, come at me. And yeah, a couple of weeks later we started filming. So, I always wanted to be on TV, I know I'm going to be on TV, and here this little thing just creeps into my life and it's like, do you want to be on TV? So yeah, it was called The $1 Billion Chicken Shop, excuse me, on BBC One, and it was basically all about KFC. How interesting. I want to fucking eat the food, not watch it, do you know what I mean? The whole documentary was a bag of shite. It was a bag of shit. The only good thing about it was me. Like, I was the, do you know what, I'm actually going to get a picture. The only interesting thing in that whole documentary was me. Look at me. Hello. Look at me in KFC. Anyway, so yeah, that was me. And don't get me wrong now, I fucking loved it. The camera was on me. Just like a little iota of what's to come. First episode went out and I was shitting myself. I thought, what if I come across like a dick? What if no one thinks I'm funny? What if people think I'm boring? What am I gonna do? But lo and behold, I'm Beth Spiby. Everybody fucking loved me. And then I received a message on Twitter of someone saying, I'm from Zoo Magazine, give me a call. So I was just a bit like, you know when you think, oh yeah, whatever, it's not true, but I'll investigate anyway. And she was like, yeah, we've seen you on this programme, we think you're a pretty girl, what do you think about coming to be on the front page of Zoo Magazine? So I was like, whoa. At the time, I was the least sexiest human being ever. I'm more of a man, I'm more of a pig, I'm more of a fowl. No, a foal. I'm more of a foal than a woman. So I've never really been sexy until now. So I remember turning up to this. We went to London, got a chauffeur to pick me. Law of attraction being like, how do you like this one, bitch? Because I'm coming for you. Do you know what I mean? I get to the zoo headquarters and they've got loads of lingerie, thongs obviously. Bearing in mind, I've never even worn a lingerie set in my life. I've not worn a bra since I was 12. Don't do bras. As you can see, I just do not like them. So, you know, even though I look all elegant and luxurious on the front page of this fucking Zoo magazine, little do you know I've got a fucking panty liner cut in to the fucking knickers in case I bleed all over the gaff. But yeah, so obviously they was like, we want it to be out quick because, oh, just spotted me on the back of my phone case, I do apologise, that is really big-headed, but, you know, if you can't love yourself, how the hell are you supposed to love somebody else? Can I get an amen up in here? But yeah. 4-page spread on Zoo magazine. Chloe Ferry from Geordie Shore was actually in the same magazine as me when she first started out. And I was like, oh my god, bitch! I'm bigger than someone from Geordie Shore! But yeah, so like, I was in a cheeky little magazine. So now we get to chapter 3. So we've had the $1 Billion Chicken Shop, we've had the Zoo Magazine 4-page spread interview, Twitter's got a bit up, woo hoo hoo. Chapter 3. So, you know, everything died down after that. Then I decided to go and do 2 seasons in Magaluf. And I feel like if I didn't do these 2 seasons, it wouldn't have really shaped me into this person I am today. Like, it gave me a lot of confidence, a lot of body confidence, made me feel sexy. I mean, I used to be a shot girl, so you can imagine how many compliments you get on the night time. Oh my God, you're beautiful, you're gorgeous, I'll buy all your shots off you, you're amazing. And you know, that does make your head go from A to B and to C, D, E, F, G. So like, I was literally loving life thinking this is the best decision I ever made, everybody loves me. So yeah, I genuinely think the Magaluf made me a lot more confident, a lot more happy within myself, and made me realise that there's a lot more to the world. Because I mean, when you're 18 and you live with your parents and you're skint, you've got no money and you're waiting to go to college, you haven't really got much option. And I feel like a season abroad is like a big yes for them kind of people, because you don't need much money to leave. You're going to be getting pissed every night for 4 months, and you're going to be sunbathing every day, and you're going to meet loads of new people. So really, it's a really good experience, and it's a really good choice for someone who is a bit lost, doesn't really know who they are yet. Do you know what I mean? And it helps find yourself. I'm telling you, if you're thinking of doing a season, fucking do one. No, not do one, just do one. Do a season. Just before I went to my second season, I applied for a really popular TV show, and I wish I could talk more in depth about this, but you know, contracts have been signed, I can't actually say anything, which is a shame because it's such a big part of my life, my journey, and where it's got me today. But briefly, I applied for it. It was a whole load of auditions. It was months and months and months, and it was one after the other after the other after. It was a lot of pressure, but I'm not going to lie and say I didn't enjoy it. Like, the thrill of thinking, oh my God, like, you actually are someone, like, they've actually took a look at you and thought, she's got potential, do you know what I mean? So that was even exciting in itself. And to say that I wanted to be on the show, it was just a massive achievement for me. But anyway, I ended up getting really, really far, but I didn't get on the show. I, in fact, got on a trial version. So the whole show happened without being filmed for TV, and I was in it. So I got to experience the whole thing that I wanted to experience, but not actually the actual full whole experience of what I wanted to get from it. But obviously, Law of Attraction had different plans for me, which I now know now is exactly why they put me in that situation. Because from there, I would meet 2 people who would have this huge impact on my life, and I don't actually think they know it. I mean, one definitely knows it, but I don't even think the other one actually knows how much she changed my life. And unless she watches this video, I've told her if it weren't for you, but I don't actually think she understands the extremity. If I didn't meet this one person, I would not be where I am today. So thank you to you, and thank you to the Law of Attraction. And this is also where Law of Attraction is kind of working. So I've left this environment, and I thought, what now? Me going home is a downgrade. Me going to do another season in Magaluf is a downgrade. I've got no other option. Everything is going to be a downgrade. I can't get better than what I've just done. So my attitude went from the most happy-go-lucky, positive, come and speak to me if you've got a problem, to get out of my fucking way, I don't want to speak to anyone. Do you know what I mean? And for this, not long, because I've not got in me to turn into a negative person like that, but I'd say for a week or so, I was very, very negative, very upset all the time, very angry, because I just wanted more, I wanted more, and I didn't seem to find it where I thought I was going to find it. So I went back to Magaluf, and me having these negative energy, giving out this negative energy, I'm only going to attract what I'm giving out. So, I mean, little things happened. First thing was, lost my suitcase in the airport, didn't retrieve it for a week. So I'm walking around Magaluf for a week, wearing my friend's knickers, wearing my friend's bikini tops, and fucking having to put the same knickers on after a fucking shower. Do you know what I mean? And it was just terrible. And then I'd lost my phone. I never lose anything. I don't lose anything. And I lost my phone, and I thought, I never lose my phone, like, why? And then, like, things just kept, I lost my job, this happened, and things just kept happening. And then it really climaxed when I ended up having an argument with my friend after a night out, and she slammed the door on me. The argument was because we were supposed to meet each other in a spot, and wires got crossed, we both didn't have a phone, and we didn't meet each other where we wanted to. So we ended up bumping into each other back at the house, and both intoxicated, not the best scenario to be in. Someone screaming in my face, wouldn't let me get a word in edgeways, and stormed out the room and said, "Don't fucking speak to me again, you weirdo," and slammed the door. So can you imagine little old me being pissed out my head and thinking, don't speak over me for 22 minutes, and then the second I've got something to say back, you storm out and slam a door in my fucking face. Do not think so. I am not a mug. So, well, I clearly fucking am, because my next move was probably the wrong thing to do, but I just went, "Fucking weirdo!" Bang! And that was a demonstration of me kicking the door open. The aim of the game was kind of to follow said friend, to be like, "Yo, bitch, it's my turn to speak." But the material of the door had a different idea, because I didn't realise it was glass. So I went straight through this glass door, did a swizzle in the air, and I was on the floor laughing my head off, literally in stitches, thinking, you know, adrenaline, you piss, you don't feel the pain. We just thought, ha, I just fell through a door, bitch. Oh no, what to come was not what I expected. So obviously I'm on the floor in a pool of blood, ambulance, had to go to a Spanish ambulance and get stitches. So this was the aftermath. So I've got a massive scar there, and it goes all under my armpit. And, you know, the doctor actually said to me, if it was 1 millimetre, that much between my septum, 1 millimetre, it would have slashed my major artery and I would have bled to death on the spot. I was not meant to die that day. Some scars on my leg, one on my elbow, like I got a few scars. That was a life-changing moment for me, because the next 6 weeks I was out of work, I was on crutches, I was sweating my tits off. Can you imagine having a bandage under your armpit in 40-degree heat? I stunk of body odour 24/8. I reeked, and there was nothing I could do. I couldn't wash under my armpit, it was an open wound. So yeah, safe to say it was probably the worst week of my life. But I was on crutches for 6 weeks, and that's when my mindset altered back, and it was like, oh my God, thank God you didn't die, or thank God it didn't slash you in the face or in the neck. And like, to be fair, I was really lucky. The places I actually got slashed, they're not visible, do you know what I mean? The bad scars, which I didn't want, but they're not in bad places. So I was really lucky. And that is all I kept saying, thank God, like, thank you so much, I didn't die, I'm so lucky. And that is when my life began to miraculously change. I'd probably say about 2 weeks after, going back to these two people I met in this experience that I did, we all, like, there was a few of us, and we all added each other on Snapchat, a few on Twitter, a few numbers, but one of the girls who I met started promoting this webcamming business that she's started, and how she wants to do webcam, and I thought, oh my God, I've been getting my tits out all summer in Magaluf. The amount of people who've looked at my nipples would literally fill up half of Croatia. So what's to say I don't do it behind a camera screen where they can't even touch me? Saying to me I'm going to get £500 to £1,000 a week, like, that is a bit of me. You know that I like the money, you know I love the smell of paper. So I was like, yeah, bitch. So, you know, it was kind of one of them things where I was interested, but I didn't realise I didn't actually know if it was going to go anywhere. So, you know, I started the procedure up, started webcamming, started getting my boobs out, and you know, it was a lot of fucking fun. Like, there's this massive stigma about sex work and webcamming and strippers, but why would you not? If you've got the figure, if you've got the confidence, if you've got the self-love, and if you feel like you can, who's to say that you're degrading yourself, or do you know what I mean? I don't understand the stigma on sex work. Anyway, so started webcamming, and then I seen the same girl promoting this OnlyFans website, which is obviously, if you know who I am, so you post pictures, you post videos, and people have to pay you to subscribe. So it's 12, like mine's $14.50 a month. You subscribe to me and you get to see my boobs, you get to see everything else. I play with myself, like, it's really, really explicit, and it was never like that at first. It was very PG, it was very more like, oh, I've got nice boobs, so let's take pictures of my boobs. So I obviously started an account on that, and I thought, oh my God, I've got a bit of a following from KFC and stuff like that, so surely people will be interested. And I remember getting about 75 subscribers in a couple of weeks, and I was like, oh my God, this is amazing. Like, I get £10 a person, 75 subscribers, times that by 10, that's £750 a month. But then I'm doing webcamming as well, so that's like pocket money on the side, and then I'm going to get £500 a week for webcamming, or even £1,000 if I work really hard, and oh my God, I'm going to have so much money, what am I going to do with it? And all these thoughts, I was like, oh my God, I'm so excited. The next stage in my life, which again, you're going to be like, what? How does this keep happening to you? Why do people just keep coming to you? I got a message on Twitter again. Thank you for fucking Twitter, by the way. Sorting my life out. I'm such and such from The Sun. I've seen you've basically gone from French fries to French knickers. Can I do an article about you? And I was like, can you fuck get out of my DMs? Because I thought at first, I want my webcamming and my OnlyFans to be more in the down low. I was ashamed of it. I didn't want my friends to think I was a hoe. All these thoughts running through my head, all these negative connotations, I was scared. I didn't think that it was acceptable to be able to get naked and get paid for it, and people would actually support it. But it was something that I just had to do. So I've gone back to this girl for advice. She knows the guy. She said it's all fine, just let him do the article. So overnight, oh my God, it was insane. Woke up to all these friend requests, gone on online, and he's done an article about me, and it was really, really respectful, to be fair, and it was really nice, and it was basically just like, she's gone from working at KFC on the $1 billion chicken shop to getting naked. And, you know, most of the comments were actually really positive. I didn't really come across any negative comments, and again, I feel like that's my energy. I give out such positive energy that I'm only going to receive that, so I do not see any negative comments. I don't know if people must think it. People might think I'm a hoe or an online whore or whatever, but I am so blind to all these comments, because within 24 hours, I was in 174 articles around the world. I was in Latvia, all the same story, all basically saying I've gone from KFC to getting my tits out. I was in Latvia, Turkey, everywhere in Australia, America, fuck it, literally, Portugal, anywhere you can think of, there was a magazine written about me. And then next minute, them subscribers started flooding in, the followers started flooding in. So my followers on social media went from about 2,000 to like over 60,000. Then my subscribers went from 70 to over 1,000, and they just kept going up and up and up and up. And I was like, oh my God, what's going on? I've got a blue tick on Twitter. I was literally like, ah! Like, I have known since day one I wanted to be rich and I wanted to be famous, and then next minute I've got a blue tick on Twitter and I'm not in my overdraft anymore. Thank you, law of fucking traction. Do you know what I mean? It was just mad. So I continued my career. It went from strength to strength. It went from strength to strength. And, you know, I got even more popular. My fan base rose to the top. And now, this is what I do. Like, I get naked for a living. I've got a really explicit page. I'd probably call myself a porn star, solo porn star, with some people coming in to feature time after time. But yeah, it just all happened so mad that if that one thing didn't happen, then that last thing wouldn't happen. And then if it's like A, B, C, D, E, F, and G, dot, 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 and if B didn't happen, then A wouldn't have happened, and if, well, yeah, it would have actually, because if B didn't happen, then if A didn't happen, then B wouldn't have happened, and then F wouldn't have happened, and then L wouldn't have happened, and it all every single bit of my timeline needed to happen in order for us to get to the end game right now. I wanted to basically explain my like timeline of events just to kind of give you an idea of what positive thoughts can do. And if you're giving out this kind of mentality that I'm going to be on TV and I'm going to be famous and I'm going to be this and I'm going to be that, and you know it and you feel it and you're excited and you can't wait, then the universe will listen to you and it will respond with this TV and this money and this fame and this everything that you wanted and everything that you feel like you deserve. The universe is like, yeah, honey, coming up. Do you sit at a table, right? Do you go to a restaurant and you say, hi, I'll have a hamburger and chips, please? And then you get shocked when a hamburger and chips comes. You're like, what? What? Hamburger and chips? What? That is exactly the law of attraction. You're placing your order. If you wake up and you think, oh, I'm fucking tired today, I can't be arsed. You're placing that order. You can't be arsed all day, hon. You're going to have a shit day. And I'm so excited to post my next video because it's going to be like step by step what law of attraction is, how to maintain this law of attraction lifestyle, and how to get what you want and what you deserve. How to be abundant. And can I just say, I'm not talking shit, I'm not delusional, and I have messages like, thank you so much for that advice, like it actually helped me. I'm genuinely excited for this video to go out, and if you listen to me and you like me, then subscribe, because I'm basically going to tell you how to change your life, and I really, really am going to tell you how to change your life. And I hope you've got the passion in you to want to change your life and to want to live your purpose, because I'll tell you something, everyone on this earth has got a purpose, but not everyone is lucky enough to find it. And that's a shame. And I know that I found mine, and I know that my OnlyFans and everything that's happened so far, and me having this little fan base, it's mad to say that I have got fans, because I'm 21 and I'm such a normal girl. Like, I'm so normal. I'm so down to earth, and like, I'm just the girl next door. Do you know what I mean? I couldn't think of life without them, by the way, because they're actually amazing. Like, they're amazing. But it's just something that I want everyone to be able to achieve. And if I just help that one person, if I just let that one person get that dream job, or get that money in the bank, or, you know, even get that, like, anything they want, if I can help one person, then that's me doing what I should be doing on this earth. And I believe that my OnlyFans was a platform for me then to stretch and to tell people about law of attraction and how to change your life. And I'm excited to like move along like as a group, because I feel like I'm ready to help, and I'm hoping you're ready to be helped. Right. Good morning. I've got two options for you today. Number one, here's a gun. You can go and shoot yourself in the foot. I mean, you're not going to die, but it's going to be a bit painful all day. You're going to be distressed. You're going to be annoyed. But, you know, in a couple of weeks' time, your foot will heal. Right, we're going cinema for a Tango Ice Blast. Which one are you going to pick? Are you going to go for that gun? Are you going to shoot yourself in the foot? Or are you going to get this Tango Ice Blast, this juicy liquidation in and around your mouth, this amazing taste, just to set you up for the day? Which one are you going to pick? That question is what I'm going to leave you with, because the gun is the bad mood and the Tango Ice Blast is the good mood. So I'm going to leave you with, why would you choose to be in a bad mood or not every day when you can choose to be in a good one? And I know some people are going to think it's not that fucking easy, you stupid bitch, but this is why I'm here, to help you get to that stage in your life where that decision is so easy and so simple, to be able to wake up and be like, I'm in a good mood again, woo! Like, I couldn't tell you the last time I was in a bad mood. I love life and I love existence, and I genuinely feel lucky every day. I hope you've enjoyed my story, and the next video, it'll all be about you. And I'm so excited to share this journey together and to get you Get you being where you want to be, bitch. So yeah, subscribe. Wait. Subscribe.